Here is question number 6. Use the trapezoidal rule, midpoint, and Simpson's rule to approximate the same given integral. So we have to do it one at a time. Let's first work the trapezoid. I actually will go start with the midpoint rule. For midpoint rule. So I have listed here these three rules to approximate the definite integral. The first one is midpoint rule. So the first thing you need to do is find delta x for all these questions. Delta x is b minus a by n. In this question, a is the lower limit, which is 1. B is the upper limit, which is 2. And n is given as 4. So that means our delta x would be 2 minus 1 by 4, which is 1 by 4. Okay. Now, I try to see it visually. We start from 1 and end at 2. We are dividing it into 4 equal portions. So this is x naught and this is x4, xn, last one, which is 4, x4. So this value should be x1, this value should be named x2, and this value should be named x3. Okay. And how do you find x1? x1 would be 1 plus the delta x, because each of these gaps are delta x. 1 by 4. So this is 1 by 4. When I add 1 by 4 to 1, I get 1 plus 1 by 4, which is 5 by 4. When I add 1 by 4 to 5 by 4, I get 3 by 2. And when I add 1 by 4 to 3 by 2, I get 7 by 4. So basically, what I'm getting here is x naught is 1, x1 is 5 by 4, x2 is 3 by 2, x3 is 7 by 4, and x4 is 2. Then, for midpoint rule, you need to find the midpoint of each of these intervals, okay? So how do you find the midpoint? That's going to be sum of these two by 2, okay? You can use your calculator to find that, and that will come out to be 9 by 8. Similarly, we can find this by adding 5 plus 5 by 4 and 3 by 2, adding them and divide by 2. That will give you 11 by 8 and so on. So this midpoint is written as x1 bar. Okay, that's 9 by 8. x2 bar is coming as 11 by 8. Similarly, 3 by 2 plus 7 by 4 by 2 is x3, which is 13 by 8. And x4 will be 15 by 8. Okay. Let's actually work on the midpoint rule now. Our integral using the midpoint rule would be 1 to 2, 1 by x dx. If you notice, the function for our question is f of x is 1 by x. Okay, so this should be f of x1 bar plus f of x2 bar plus f of x3 bar plus f of xn bar, and here is 4, so n x4 bars. The delta x can be factored out. You see, delta x is with each of these terms, so it can be factored out. F of x1 bar is 9 by 8, so f of x is 1 by x. That will be 1 by 9 by 8 plus 1 by 11 by 8 plus 1 by 13 by 8 plus 1 by 15 by 8. And delta x is 1 by 4. Okay. Reciprocal of 1 by 8 is 8 by 9 plus 8 by 11 plus 8 by 13 plus 8 by 15 times 1 by 4. You can put it all in the calculator and get to one value. I punched it all in the calculator approximately. That was 0.6912. So this is my integral to the close approximation. Once again, all these are just approximations. Okay.